All right, let's get into this one. The call we're riding along on today is the kind that makes every officer's stomach drop because it involves a toddler and open water. That's not a "we'll see what it is when we get there" situation. That is, seconds matter and decisions have consequences. What hits hard about child endangerment calls is you're walking into pure unknowns. You might be dealing with a frantic parent. You might be dealing with no parent at all. You might have neighbors pointing in 10 different directions. And through all that noise, the officer still has to do the one thing that matters first: find the child and lock down safety. This topic matters right now because departments everywhere have been putting more emphasis on child welfare response. Not just enforcement, but coordination with child services and documenting everything cleanly when the stakes are this high. Communities are also demanding accountability when supervision breaks down, and officers are the ones standing in the middle of that mess. So watch this with me in real time. Stay in the moment. And if you want more body cam breakdowns from the officer's side, hit subscribe right now, and let's get into it.
Hi. From that front, that is not the usable farm, and he's going there. Yeah. Yeah.
Where's home? Hi. Do you want a sticker?
You want sticker in the hand?
Look.
So I was on this like walking path going that way. So he came all the way from at least like back the furthest apart.
Okay, I think it's 5891. 134. Could the next unit go to
But this
that
farm
address,
is not
please?
safety, no? See, ma'am, that farm.
He was in it, yeah.
He was in the, actually.
The literally, you saw?
Where's mommy? Hey, where's mommy?
Where is mommy?
5891.
Hey, come here. Look.
You were charged for this last week.
Now safe, are
Here.
you? Hey, you want to go there?
Here, you want to see in the cruiser? You want to see in here? Ooh.
Oh.
Do you want to see in there?
Yay! Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Look at that. That is so cool. You stay there. Hang on. Thank you guys so much. I need your information really quick. Would you mind writing a witness statement?
Yeah, I'll write it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad I turned around. So I was going to just like let it. I'm like, okay, someone's watching, but nobody was around at all.
If you could just write your name. Did you see him in the pond? Okay.
Yeah, he was at the very edge of the pond when I got around the corner. Yeah, and I got him up like
154. I have him secured in my cruiser right now.
W114 now, the service has been.
He's got all the lights on, messing with Vince.
So the exact same thing happened before last week.
I don't know about the pond. I've never been on this call, but when this came out, everyone was like, we had this last week.
Really?
So.
He came from like all the way down. I was like almost at the end, like where that apartment is, and I saw him just running. I'm like, that's weird. There's like a kid in a diaper, and I'm like, wait a minute, let me see where he's going. And then he cut across the street, and I didn't even realize the pond was here until I got around the corner, and he was down in the edge of the water, like in his like, and I like kind of pulled him up out of there. And he was like, hey buddy, let's go this way. He could have just.
So he was like feet.
Oh yeah, I mean look at his butt.
Yeah,
he was sitting down in the water, like right on the edge. Yeah.
Perfect.
He could have like.
No, yeah,
like,
you're 1,000,000% right. Okay. That gives me chills.
Yeah, same.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Okay.
If we need anything, we'll give you a call.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, take care.
Thanks. Hi, buddy.
Man, the whiplash in this clip is unreal. 1 second, you are looking at a toddler who is literally sitting on the edge of a pond, and the next, the officer is doing that calm voice sticker routine to keep the kid regulated. That is not soft policing. That is scene control. If that child starts panicking, you have slipping, falling, running right back toward the water. And here is the part that lands heavy. You can hear it in the witness energy and the officer's tone. This sounds like a repeat problem. When the same family keeps popping up in these calls, it stops being a one-off mistake and becomes a pattern that every agency has to document hard because child services and the courts look for history. Across the country, after a few high-profile drownings, departments have been pushed to treat water exposure like a near-fatal every time. This officer is already building the paper trail while keeping the kids safe.
I can't drive. I can't go. He's not secured. Like, he's... Yes. He was in the pond. I want to call Wilhelm on this. Hey, I just wanted to make sure you knew exactly what was going on out here. He is in a diaper. He was in the pond. And the caller had to like pull him out of the pond. His diaper is like all pond water. Nobody has come looking for him. And apparently she got charged for this last week. Like, at what point do we not take him home?
We're not. Yeah, I wouldn't. Figure out who got charged last week. Start with that. Who's watching? Is it the same person that's watching him? It's the same person that's watching him, and this happened again. Make sure we get a witness statement from the witness.
I got a witness statement.
Do your charges, and if it is the same person that keeps being responsible, you get a written witness statement. Just out of curiosity.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we should be good for code 3. I'll double check. I don't see why this one you can't. So.
Like code 3, take him to Children's Services, or code 3, mom goes to jail?
Yes to both.
Okay.
Okay, hold up. This is where it turns from scary to infuriating. You can hear the shift in the officers. They are not just thinking rescue anymore. They are thinking custody decisions charges and who is legally responsible right now. That question of do we take him home is huge because in a lot of jurisdictions, once you have a near drowning scenario, the liability flips. If they hand the kid right back to the same unsafe setup and something happens again, everybody's answering for it. Not just the parent, the agency too. And the Code 3 talk tells me they are treating this like a child protection emergency, not a routine neglect call. Fast transport, fast notifications lock in the witness statement while it is fresh. Because these cases fall apart later when people backpedal or relatives suddenly change the story. When officers sound this coordinated, it usually means they have seen this movie before, and they are trying to stop the next headline.
Again?
Yep, we got him. Who's home? Just
me.
you?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Nothing. I just been cleaning the house and everything else. No, Bubba.
Okay. You know how he got out? You didn't know he was gone. Okay. Your driver's license on you?
Yeah.
What's
For operating without
Here, we
the
come in.
license and display of lights, asking for me.
No, because I'm just in the middle of cleaning because I was at work yesterday. And Mom watched them. And
Where's mom at?
she's at work.
Yeah, what time did she get off?
8 p.m.
3 p.m.
But me and her are trying to work with each other's schedule because I'm a supervisor. She's a apprentice manager. So we're trying to bounce back and forth with our schedule, and she kind of let the house go a little too far with getting clean. So I'm trying to get everything clean. I was in the bedroom cleaning there.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. You said mom. Mom of the child or mom to you?
No,
Mom to the child. Okay. Okay.
I have a padlock on the front door. There's locks everywhere in this house.
Well,
Evidently he got out somehow. Is that unlocked?
only thing I suggest is that lock wasn't closed up front.
Yeah.
It was locked because I just had to open it to answer the door for you guys. We never had CPS involved. We never had to go to court for anything like this.
Right.
We're trying everything just to get this figured out.
Well, obviously not everything, because he's been out wandering about for probably, 20-25 minutes? He's swimming in the pond.
Well, I know.
Right?
Yeah, but within that 5 minutes, he was up in that pond chest high too. So I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not trying to argue with you, brother.
No.
I'm just stressed out because I wasn't aware of this.
No matter how long he has been gone, we've been with him, and the caller that found him in the pond, we're going on at least 20-25 minutes before
Right.
we even told you.
And I apologize. I promise you guys I apologize.
I understand that,
They
okay?
usually have the TV on.
But
I'm sorry.
you're still dad. I
Yeah.
understand you're going through some things. You guys are trying to work things out the best you can, okay? But I believe you got charged last time, right? For endangering children, right? That's what you got the court for and everything like that?
We got
That's what?
CPS coming Wednesday to check the house and everything. So I'm trying to make sure everything's straightened out.
Make sure things are straightened up, but you got to keep an eye on your kids, man.
Brother, I'm trying. We both are. I'm trying. Within the last 4 years that he's been on this earth, I'm not trying to give myself props. Obviously, this doesn't look good on me.
No, it doesn't.
I'm within the last 4 years, I'm always with this kid. Mom works a lot. I went through jobs left and right, trying to take care of the
You gotta
kids.
understand, for most people, they never have these 2 times. Ever.
No, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that.
If you want to go talk with Warren, I can hear that. If that's okay, or we can go sit out front. I mean, I know you got the other kids, so as long as we're not walking around in the other bedrooms or anything like that. I know she's house and everything, but so.
It doesn't make it any better. You know, like, we're not bad parents. These kids will always have somebody with them. They always got food, clothes on their back, house on their back.
I'm not saying any of that, man.
But
okay?
It's just like, I just don't want to lose my kids.
Well, we're not taking the kids away from them.
I know you guys aren't.
Okay? We unfortunately still have to do what we have to do on our part.
Whew. You can feel the temperature in that living room. The officer standing there having to do 2 jobs at once. Keep it calm enough that nobody spirals, and lock down the facts, because this is exactly how repeat neglect cases get judged later. Here's the part a lot of people miss. The clean house speech and the padlock talk is almost always a reaction to fear of the next step. Families know once child services is already on the calendar, the margin for error is gone. Across the country, after a few high-profile toddler drownings, agencies got way less tolerant of the "it was only a minute" explanation, because water incidents are fast and unforgiving. And when the parent brings up the last charge in the middle of the conversation that tells me there is history, the officer is already tracking. The officer staying steady here matters, because accountability lands harder when you do not yell it.
Of course.
And then refer to the proper authorities, and it's up to them and their decision on things. Okay? The fact that we're 2 times, same outcome.
Yeah.
Thankfully, both times, nothing occurred other than us finding them, and we're having chats, right? But we need to figure out things. Go ahead and have a seat, man.
Here, brother. These chairs are broken, so I'll probably just stand up.
Oh, okay. All right. Is your wife or just the mother of children, or what?
She's work situationship, I guess you could say.
Okay.
But she is these boys' mom. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We want to do this as respectful as possible, okay, with everything that's going on. Right now, it sounds like you've had at least 1 endangering children charge, right?
First one. Yeah.
Okay. A couple days ago?
Yeah.
Okay. So, per our sergeant here, we're going to be placing you under arrest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, listen to me for a second, okay? Just listen, okay? Like I said, I want to do this as respectful as possible. You got children here, okay? We don't want any problems, anything like that. It's as easy as you get on your phone, you call the baby's mother, say, hey, I need you back here, take care of the child, okay? I'm just getting charged with the endangering children. We haven't patted you down or anything like that?
I don't have anything.
Okay, yeah. Just go ahead and call her. Just let her know that I'm getting charged with it. I mean, you haven't the charge anyway. You're just going to be seeing the judge quicker, honestly. Okay. But we don't want to do anything in front of the child that we don't need to do.
I know.
Okay. So give her a call real quick. For the time being, we have paperwork. We can do that with you sitting here, hanging tight until mom gets here. Okay.
Children's Services is also going to come out.
Okay. Children's Services. Oh, so he doesn't need to call us?
No, not
right now?
No.
Okay, so we'll call her. We're going to hang tight here, okay? But this officer here is going to be placing you in handcuffs, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and step on over here for me, okay, bro? Just want to have a seat right there. So we want to make sure the kid's taken care of, and obviously you being here and him seeing you, that's going to help everything. We don't want to just take you out, okay? Because that's just going to be harmful to the child as it is. So is there any questions or anything you need as far as what's going on right now? Remember what I said, this is nothing that we're trying to hem anybody up on, okay? We have to somehow get to the point where no matter what you're doing, no matter where you're at, especially with, how old is your son there?
He just turned 4.
Just turned 4? Okay. Especially with him only being 4 and the years that you're going to have ahead of you, we need to do whatever we have to do right now. That way the mind switch is starting. Okay. We need you to constantly, no matter what you're doing, always have that in the back of your head. Where is he at? Where's my kids? Is everything secure? Before I go back into the back room, I'm going to check these doors, check these windows again, or bring them back there with, constant. Okay. This is.
Believe me, I know.
And there it is. That quiet moment where the officer has to flip the switch from caretaker mode to enforcement mode, and you can feel how heavy that is with a 4-year-old standing right there. What hits me is how deliberately they're trying to control the optics and the trauma. Cuffs happen, but they're slowing everything down on purpose, get mom en route, keep the kid from watching his world get ripped apart. That is a real field decision because once a child witnesses a parent being taken, it can change how they respond to police and authority for years. And zooming out, this is why repeat child endangerment calls become zero-margin cases. Departments have been burned nationally when they cut a parent a break, and the next incident turns fatal. The officer's thinking tomorrow too, not just today. Get the charge documented, get children's services rolling, put a judge in the loop. That's how you interrupt the pattern.
So,
Hi. Is he getting arrested? What do I do?
as far as what part?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, what's your question as far as what do you do? Well, I told the other officer you were getting that you must have came around another way, or did you drive past the cruiser? Or?
I came from the back way.
All right. So first thing we'll get is your other son. He's hanging out with the female officer. Was it? Yeah.
You just go this way, straight. You can't miss the cruise.
This way?
Yeah, like you're leaving through Kroger.
Yep. And she's there with the other son. If you want to go meet with her, and then we'll answer any other questions or anything like that. We just want to make sure that you're here with the children first before we.
What do I do?
I'll answer that too. Go ahead and get your child there first, and once you get back here, I'll answer all those questions as well. Okay.
This is the pond he was in.
47 Colonel.
His diaper is full of pond water.
Let me change him.
I'll answer questions for her, Sigmund, if you want to just. Is there anything? Yep. Grab his phone and wallet.
Zach, I'll figure something out.
I was just going to hang out here, and if there's any questions you have, ma'am, I'll let you take care of that first, obviously.
With him getting arrested, what am I supposed to do?
Okay. So we're going to take him back for processing, some fingerprints and everything at our police station. It's not. It's just a holding facility. It's not a jail. We're in Grove City. Okay. The charges it's for the endangering children. Okay. This one's through Franklin County. This isn't through Grove City and Mayor's Court. So he's going to be taken to the new jail facility there on Fisher Road with the Jack and get processed in there. Anything else I can do? Okay.
Thank you. You're done with me?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. I'll let you lock this after
What sticks with me at the end of this is not the splashing and the chaos. It is the paperwork tone, that calm, controlled voice where the officer is basically saying, okay, we are past the debate stage. We are in the accountability stage now. Because look at how this finishes. Mom is trying to get her footing, and she keeps circling back to the same question, is he getting arrested, and what am I supposed to do? And the officer does not take the bait. He does not argue. He does not lecture. He funnels her into the only priority that matters in that moment. Get to the other child and get eyes on both kids. That is not cold. That is triage. That is a cop seeing the whole board and refusing to let the adult anxiety pull attention away from child safety. Then you hear the officer lay it out in plain language. Processing. Fingerprints. Endangering children. County level. Not some quick ticket and goodbye. And I want people to catch the subtext there. This is an officer drawing a hard line between inconvenience and consequence. A lot of folks think the system is supposed to feel gentle when kids are involved. But when the risk is a toddler in pond water, gentle is how you end up on the news for the worst reason imaginable. And there is another thing happening here that people miss. The officer is translating the system for a parent who is clearly spinning out. He is not promising outcomes. He is not giving legal advice. He is just explaining what the next steps physically look like, so she does not spiral into panic and make the scene worse. That is community policing in the real world, not a hashtag, not a press conference. One patient explanation while standing next to a literal hazard that almost took a kid. I also cannot get over that little detail about the diaper being full of pond water. That is one of those sentences that lands like a brick, because it takes this from the kid got near the water to the kid was in it long enough for it to matter. Even if everyone wants to act like this is just a misunderstanding, your body does not lie. The scene tells the truth. Zooming out, this is what proactive child protection actually looks like. It is not just saving the kid. It is not just finding the parent. It is making sure the follow-up is built into the response. You can hear that in the way the officers are coordinating, separating responsibilities, keeping one officer with one child, another with the adult, and pushing the process forward without turning it into a circus. That structure is what keeps a case from collapsing later when stories change and people start minimizing. And on the trust piece, here's the hard reality. Every time police show restraint and patience in a situation like this, they are investing in the community even when the community does not clap for it. These are the calls where officers get criticized no matter what. Too soft if they do not arrest. Too harsh if they do. But the only North Star that makes sense is the kid. The kid gets one childhood. The officers get one chance to be the interruption. Going forward, I hope what viewers take from this is that prevention is not always a program. Sometimes prevention is a patrol officer making sure the right report is written, the right charge is applied, the right agency is notified, and the right adults are forced to treat danger like danger. That is how you stop the next wandering episode from ending differently. If you want another one that really shows how fast these situations develop, check out that other case on my channel where a little kid wandering ends up leading officers straight to a parent who is nowhere near as concerned as they should be. It is the same stomach drop feeling, but you see a different style of response, and it will make you think about how thin that margin is. Bottom line, I am relieved this ends with a living child and a clear line of accountability. That is not entertainment, that is the job. And today, the job wins.